Hey, what's going on, everybody? I usually don't do these kind of videos where I sit and record myself and then play it back for people to watch, but we were supposed to do a live stream tonight, and for some reason we had some technical difficulties. So I just wanted to give my quick opinion on what I think of the 49ers versus Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl matchup. Let's first go back to the NFC Championship game. To be honest, as a fan, I didn't believe we could come back, which is pretty hard to admit, but just based on the way the game was going, I at least initially didn't have the greatest feeling about us coming back because I just thought we lacked a little bit of fight or a lot of bit of fight. The defense was allowing whatever the Detroit Lions wanted to do, and it was just a matter of like, how much longer can I put up with this? But in the back of my mind, I did think possibly that they could come back if they made some changes at halftime and could get some defensive stops. But I didn't think of it in the way that it transpired and the way that it all worked out in the end. Brock Purdy, he was scuffling somewhat early on. I thought the Niners felt the pressure because of their defense not being able to sustain any type of defensive drive and stopping Detroit at all. And I thought the defense looked a little, or the offense, excuse me, looked a little bit on the pressing side. Like they were pressing, they were trying to do things. And with the momentum of them getting the field goal, getting the 4th down stop, then getting the big play to Ayuk, which then turned into a score, and then the defensive stop, and then the eventual tying of the game was something that's storybook. Um, I was in awe, in shock, whatever you wanna call, as the reaction of what we were seeing. Took a lot out of me that game, I'll be honest with you. That game was, emotionally, physically, everything you could think of that ends with an E. It took it all out of me. I'm still recovering from it because it was just so ridiculously, um, fantastic, and we came from the depths of hell in order to find a way to win, and it was amazing. Um, Going into the Super Bowl, I really think that the 49ers need to find out a way to come out fast, and they need to come out defensively with some kind of adjustments of what's going on in the run game, and with the pass rush. Um, just like Green Bay, Detroit got to the edges during the game, and the Niners really couldn't do anything about it. And the Niners' rush defense as a whole in that game, up until probably the third quarter, was just a sieve. They essentially did what they wanted, and it, they took some adjustments in the second half. The 49ers kind of restole the momentum. Um, and that was great for that game. We came back, we're NFC champs, we're going back to the Super Bowl, but this is a rematch with the team that beat us the last time, the team that we were up 10 points with 7 minutes to go in the Super Bowl in 2019. And the 49ers need to find a way to rewrite that story. Um, if they come out the way they did defensively against Kansas City in 2 weeks, we're not going to be able to rewrite that story. The Niners have to come out completely different. Uh, it's great that we started slow and, but had a fantastic finish. But I feel like in the Super Bowl, um, I just think the Niners, I know it's going against, popular thinking of, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. But I think going against a team like KC, they really have to find a way to start fast and stay fast. Kansas City may not be the same team as they were, say, 4 years ago, um, but they're still dangerous. They got two Hall of Fame, surefire Hall of Famers at play as players and a surefire Hall of Fame coach. And as long as they got that, they have a shot to win it again. They got Spagnuolo as their defensive coordinator. They still got Chris Jones on the defensive line. So the 49ers need to come out fast. They need to come out aggressive. They need not to play scared, especially offensively. If it's going to be an offensive game, it's going to be an offensive game, and the Niners got to find a way to match Kansas City. I feel like this is the most vulnerable, the way things have turned out, the most vulnerable Kansas City Chiefs team uh, since 2019, and this is the Niners' best shot to do it. We just got to find a way to play better defense early, and offensively, we got to find a way to get points early. This team, if you look at us top to bottom, if you look at us as talent, we are more talented than the Kansas City Chiefs, but Kansas City's got that Super Bowl winning experience that we haven't had since in the 94, 95 season. So hopefully we come out fast. Hopefully we come out with the better defensive plan to stop the run, um, create a situation where Kansas City becomes one dimensional. And the pass rush, I know we have a hard time getting down mobile guys. We got to have a plan. I don't know if it's a mush rush similar to what we did to Jalen Hurts, but the 49ers have to find a way to get him on the ground. They have to find a way to get turnovers. And offensively, um, we could beat you a million different ways. I want to say run the ball with Christian McCaffrey, but you got to do what you got to do offensively, whether it's throw the ball first and run the ball later, or run the ball first and throw the ball later. Kansas City is the type of team where you like to outpossess them time wise, because at any point, as long as he's Patrick Mahomes, he's going to find out a way to win a game late. So the Niners uh, don't rest on your laurels. If you're up 10 points with 7 minutes to go, do not take your foot off the neck of the Chiefs. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because I think the Niners have a chance to win this game if they do certain things right. I know this is kind of all over the place, and like I said, I don't make videos like this. But let me know in the comments down below how you feel about the victory yesterday. What were your feelings during the game, and what do you think about the Kansas City Chiefs rematch that we have in 2 weeks? What do you think we need to do to beat them? And give me your own overall honest thoughts. Give me a prediction if you want. Give me who you think's going to win in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond accordingly. Everybody have a great rest of your evening or morning or whenever you see this, and I will see you guys and gals later. Go Niners. Everybody stay safe and healthy, and I'll talk to you later.